So corporations, you can make donations or you can do the one-to-one tax credits. And again, it's not asking for more money, it's just redirecting money that you're already paying to support the future of Arizona, the future generations. And again, for the corporations, isn't that really what we want to invest in the community and making us a better place to live? And that's part of it. So along with the 99% graduation rate and the 97.5 higher education or military rate, I'm just as proud of the community service
It's literally that easy. Instead of cutting the state a check to pay your taxes, you're able to designate where that money goes. And you just work through CEA and tell them that you're going to pay $500,000 this year in taxes. And instead of doing that, you'd rather give it to CEA. They give you the paperwork, and then it counts as a deduct on your state tax form, and it zeroes out. It's literally that easy. You pay the money either way. Here it goes to a cause that you're passionate about and you know is going to make a tangible difference in the community.
As a parent, I think that's where I really gained the value of the education when I became that parent, because Catholic education took over where I couldn't be. And they're at school with teachers and their friends 7-8 hours a day, more than they are with us. So there they were able to pick up where I could not be. And I just appreciate that as a parent, that faith base, the learn how to pray, the continuation and learning how to serve others, it still continues on. And then as a business owner, the great part is that I get to redirect my taxes. So that's
good.
a win-win-win for many.
I was very blessed, on a retired police officer salary, and my mom working in my middle school. They put 3 out of the 4 of us through Catholic school from kindergarten all the way through, senior year of high school. And so whether it's being born in this country or being blessed to be raised with faith behind me, or my parents to put me in the opportunities to be in the right rooms, and how I got there was just pure, God's grace.
First of all, the graduation rate from a Catholic school, it's like 99%. So you cannot argue with the academic standards. I go back to that sense of community you get, and that is a big part of what makes these schools so special.
Yeah.
And what our teachers and the principals do to give them the external pressure for this internal strength that they have, and to be able to think for themselves and to be responsible. This is what we want for our kids. It's not just for the people that can afford it. With CEA, it brings that cost down to everybody.
The beauty of the corporate tax credit is, unlike the individual tax credit, the individual tax credit is capped, the corporate tax credit is not. So whether your business has a tax liability of $5,000 or $500,000, you can decide as a business leader how your liability is spent. Sometimes it's difficult to give back to the community. All you're doing is changing the name on the check that you're writing, and you're able to provide this amazing gift of Catholic education.
Catholic education really teaches the whole person, and that's why we're passionate about it. We're already paying taxes as a corporation. Really, it just goes to looking at the numbers on a quarterly or annual basis. Work with your CPA and identify what your tax liability is, and then you can donate that, and then it's a credit from the state of Arizona. It is absolutely a no-brainer in my mind. As a business owner and as an employer of men and women here in Arizona, we want great talent, and we want great talent to stay here in Phoenix.
In a nutshell, it is so easy to understand. It's as simple as you're going to pay your tax liability to the tax collector, or you're going to give it to a school and help kids. It's that simple. You're going to write the check one way or the other. It's not a hard decision to make.